So we got a little special treat for you today. We're going to be playing the VR mission. Once you get far enough playing the regular ass missions, you unlock VR mission, which is an entire mission, but virtual.
What? What's the difference between that and VR missions?
I'm glad you asked. All the other ones were like self-contained. Here's one VR mission with one specific little task, get it done, and they're all disconnected. Your progress in one doesn't affect the other. But this is a series of maps that are all one big VR mission. So it's like an entire game, just without any story. And the environments are like virtual.
The evil Kokeshi dolls.
Yes. You can just make up your own story. It's the original, choose your own adventure? Or is it procedural gameplay? But this, what we're watching now, is an intro video that plays when you stay on the menu too long. I don't think I ever showed the main menu of VR missions before this. But this is what happens when you first put in the disc. You get this thing that kind of shows you every single mission.
So if this wasn't a commercial for VR missions?
When you chop this up, I think this might have been an E3 video. Like a hype trailer. All the good times I had, I remember.
What a soundtrack.
Like how the music's supposed to like an inspiring higher note for all that.
How did he get the C4 up to the other wall there? What a weird looking Kokeshi doll.
Don't get careless.
Is that Mei Ling?
That was in 3D.
Why does she have a model?
That's one of like 2 new contents added to VR missions.
Is she Big Boss? Is that why she has a model?
No, this is Big Boss right here.
Thanks to the VR training I did on board the Discovery.
Wait, what was that gesture?
You'll note they didn't record any new dialogue at all, so any voice clips you heard in that was just taken out of context from the original game. So here it is. This is the actual menu, and just like the original game, we could play around on the D-pad to like move the colors around in the background, and we get the cyborg ninja instead of Snake's face. The options are exactly the same.
You can't switch between codec and no codec?
Pretty bare basic extras, but we unlock some more once we complete the VR missions.
On-site procurement?
Can you put together everything you've learned and play a video game? The guards have virtual colds even though it's not snowing out here. So unlike all the previous like VR stages, it's not in your best interest always to just run straight for the end goal. Because we want to collect gear. We're going to use this gear later. Now we have a SOCOM and it's suppressed. But I want to save those bullets for later, so. We only get 6 to start off with.
That's more than enough to kill a man.
And because it's VR missions and not like actual game with real graphics. Oh, Snake just bloops around. I'm so used to like, getting a fanfare.
Not good enough, Snake.
Because it's virtual missions and not real graphics, we can put more guards on screen at once. So the maps are a little actually more complex to play than the real game.
What was that noise?
See, I cleverly drew him with a knock to the upper wall so he'd be looking towards the upper wall, which allowed me to get the drop on him. These little dialogue boxes, I guess, stand in for codec calls we would get.
What was that noise?
In case you were wondering, we're not going to get to fight any bosses in this virtual realm either.
There's no UFO, Godzilla,
Oop.
climax.
Look, he fell asleep so I can sneak along.
What was that noise?
You spawn right next to the exit. Wow.
My preconceptions tell me that there's explosive walls that can be exploded, and there are explosives here. Do I blow up the wall to reach the exit?
Have you knocked on it? Did the wall go?
But I don't want to blow up the wall when there are guards around, because that'll cause an alert phase. I can shoot it with a SOCOM. Silently.
A suppressed SOCOM.
Yep, that's why I needed the SOCOM and the suppressor, and to save my bullets. Even in VR missions, they're a dick about it. I just want to pick up my equipment without getting blow up. Where's virtual Deep Throat to call me and tell me to pay attention?
He was on the title screen.
Nope. I can't drop him here, because then the other guard will hear it.
Suppress the ground.
These guys just looking through a window at some IR beams.
And ration.
It's a lot of work for Anne Ration. So the VR mission itself isn't actually that long, it's only 10 stages. Oh, if you haven't noticed, the light blue floors here. They're loud.
Metal.
So if you do a little bit of scuttling here, we won't step too many times in a row to cause a sound effect. They're virtually jamming my radar. So we have to find the path through these little cubby holes ourselves.
But you can't even see the guards.
Oh, there they are. I was about to ask what guards.
This one seems kind of mean.
Oh, this guy has a vantage point. Like, sound doesn't travel downhill, or that guy fell asleep while it was happening.
You can't just drop down.
No. Snake would immediately die, even in VR land. There's my other 3 bullets. This one's actually kind of fun. It's an interesting idea.
When does this happen in the game?
It's kind of like a boss fight. We have to destroy this thing in the middle before we can reach the exit. Oh man, the interesting climax of VR mission. I don't know if we were meant to get caught there, and like this is supposed to be a chase through here.
It sounded like it from the description. The guards aren't exactly closing in on you.
This is like a more complex sneaking area though, with those little side things. But now, what are we going to do to get through here without getting caught?
Claymore.
Oh, they're not in earshot of my gun. It's fine. Look out! You thought you could get through non-lethally? You think you could be a member of Foxhound like that? We're gonna do it the coward's way.
But you never found the cigarettes.
Damn. I'll be completely unprepared for my mission on Shadow Moses. The crazy thing is, playing the actual game prepares you more for this VR mission than the other way around.
Excellent, Snake.
And getting first place is pretty easy. The ammunition and the equipment and the alerts didn't matter.
It looked like I expected you to get alerted every single time.
And then the twist ending. It wasn't a VR mission at all. Those were real murders.
You just had the headset on. You were still in the Discovery. With actual weapons.
I had the headset on, but I was running around a big arena painted like a VR mission. They weren't VR goggles, they were just regular goggles.